Pretty incredible, man. Take this all in and enjoy it. You're going to have a million questions about the football game. I want to talk a little bit about the journey because that means a little something to me. And you come on the scene and have that great year in 2013. Then you find yourself going through some struggles before being back up here. Did you ever lose hope that you wouldn't have this moment?
I never lost hope, but at the same time, I'm so blessed to be in this moment with this group of guys. I could have never, being in this moment is just unreal. It's been a crazy year. Our team, we've had a lot of injuries, unfortunately, and those guys, Carson, Sproles, Hicks, Maragos, Peters, those group of guys have been around, and that's sort of been that's our whole team right there. They've been around, they've helped, and they're a big reason we're in this position. So the next man up sort of in that mentality, but we do it all together. But just to be here, like you said, the journey that, the last several years, it's unbelievable.
I know you mentioned you thought about retirement. You said that you lost your love for the game. What does that mean to lose your love for the game?
I think just losing the love of the game is, we know what it is like to love this game of football. And to wake up and not want to throw the football and just – for me, it was going through experiences, going through things, and just to where I woke up and I just didn't have that joy, and it was scary for me. Growing up in Texas, I always played football since I was a kid. Just, it was tough, but going through it was the greatest thing in the world. Good Lord showed me a lot of things I had to deal with emotionally, but at the same time, I'm a better person, better player because of it, and I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm, being in this moment, you really get to soak it all in, take it all in, and be grateful. But at the same time, know you have a responsibility come game day to go out there and do everything you can for your teammates to help them win the game.
So was there a moment? Was there something somebody said, or something where you realized, no, I'm not ready to give it up. I want to go back and play?
I think when I became a free agent, I guess when I was released by the Rams, I had a couple of days just to sort of reflect and just take a breath. And the whole time my family was behind me, always supporting me. My wife Tori was there, my dad, her parents, my mom, everyone was there. And I got to step away from the game for a little bit and just take a breath. I went on a camping trip with my brother-in-law Ryan, and we just had a good time. Didn't think about football, took a breath, came back, and I remember just sitting there talking to Tori. And in that moment, it was tough because I knew she wanted me to keep playing because she knew that I wasn't finished and that I still had the gifts and abilities to go out there and play and be a leader and all those things, and she didn't want to see that. And she knew I was hurting inside, and at that moment I said a prayer to God just to guide me. And in that moment I realized I just needed to take a step of faith. And in that moment, I called Coach Reed because we had been talking, and I knew that for me to have the biggest growth as a person at that moment was to take that step and call him and go play the game of football. And I ended up signing with Kansas City, playing for him for that year. And the fourth day of training camp, that morning I woke up and the joy had come back and the emotions were unreal. I was journaling at that point. I haven't even had a chance to go back and look at what I went through. But I feel like we as people, we go through that, but we're afraid to talk about it. And I'm not afraid to talk about it because I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't, I'm a father now, so I can share all this with my daughter when she grows up. And it makes this moment even more surreal because every moment I get to play this game is a gift.
Well, you're going to be playing this game against Tom Brady. And I know we always say as quarterbacks, well, you don't play against the other quarterback, you play against the defense. But we always know who's on that other sideline. So just tell me, what kind of game are you going to have to put in to beat Tom Brady and the Patriots? And what would it mean to you if you beat what we consider the GOAT at the quarterback position in the Super Bowl?
To beat them, we have to do what we do, and that's play great team ball. All year round, we've played great in all three phases. We leaned on each other. If the offense is struggling, the defense picks us up. If the defense, if something happens, offense goes down. Special teams has always been solid. And you can tell if you look at the sidelines during a game when things go on, everyone's got each other's back. So go in this game, play with a lot of energy, play Philadelphia Eagle football. They have a great team. We all know that, but I can't wait to play Super Bowl Sunday. I can't wait to, I'm so blessed to be a part of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I can't wait to go against this challenge.
What would it mean if you beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
Oh, man, I think obviously beating the Patriots is huge, but for me it's about the journey. It's about the men I've done it with. It's about this organization. You go through so much with the team. I've been through a lot with the Eagles, and just to be here, to beat the Patriots would be, wonderful.